There's one of you. I got some cabbage. Do you want some cabbage? Where's Buio gone? Where's he gone? Oh. Right, put this camera down. Back in a sec. Literally the second I turn the camera off, you jump out of your little house. You little bugger. You had me worried. You had me worried. Right, let's get you sorted, shall we? You alright, Chief? You good? Yeah. I put the worms out for you. I have done. Hi folks, how you doing? So I came down, I thought I'd put some daffodils in the allotment, in the old salad bed that was last year. And I thought they'll go in there for now, I could move them at a later date. Started digging, look. Still frozen. Look at that. An inch under the soil. It's still rock solid. That's how cold it's been. It doesn't even look cold. It feels so warm. So warm. It must be 14 degrees today. But it's been cold, so cold the last few days that the ground is still frozen solid. I wasn't expecting that at all. So what I'm going to do, if I flip the camera, these are the old pots that were in the greenhouse over there that had the cucumber in last year. And obviously that's not frozen. So I'm just going to plant the daffodils in those pots, probably just in 2 pots, and use the other compost to fill them up, and that'll have to do for now because that's all I can do, isn't it really? And then I can plant them out at a later date. So those daffodils and narcissus that were coming down the plot are down the plot now, but they're not exactly where I wanted it to be. But hey ho, it is what it is, isn't it? I've just walked the wettest bit of the allotment and it's still frozen, solid. So fingers crossed, frost tonight. That means tomorrow I can get the car down here, unload some manure, get those raised beds sorted. Can I just say, what an absolutely glorious day this is. Absolutely glorious. And there's nobody here. Apologies, I have to use my nose. I've heard so many birds. I've seen the buzzard and the pair of ravens. I've seen 2 aeroplanes. Love aeroplanes, as you know. And I can feel the sun on my face. This is one of those days where it's just bliss to have an allotment. Look at that. What a fantastic tree that is. What a fantastic tree. That's the thumbnail, isn't it? That's the thumbnail. I love this time of year. I really do. I mean, I love it when the trees have got the leaves on. But just as they're starting to think about budding up, you know, they're just stunning, aren't they? And they are like the lungs of the planet, and then they look like the inside of lungs. I just love that. Right, suppose I should do some work, shouldn't I? Let's get cracking. I would love to let you out, girlies. I know it's that time of year when you're normally allowed to forage about, but we can't because of the pesky bird flu. I know, it's not nice. It's not good, is it? That's why we've had to put all this up, haven't we? Stop Mr. Robin getting in. Yeah. Sorry, Missy. I'll get you fed, right? Because I didn't do any filming because it was so nice down here. I didn't want to. I just wanted to enjoy the day, get a few jobs ticked off. I've been down here, I think, about an hour, and I'll flip the camera around and show you what I've done. It's been mainly tidying. So I popped a few tulips that I had left over in the middle of there, and then I've also put some onion sets and garlic sets on top of them. The idea for that is essentially that if a squirrel does get in there, which it probably will, it'll find an onion first and think, ah, bugger, I've been scuppered in my plans. This isn't tulips at all, it's onions, and I will leave it alone. It probably won't work like that. We're going to give it a go anyway. Down here we have more bulbs, little ornamental hazel, thornless blackberries. I've basically mulched them, pulled out some of the weeds, dotted them around where I want them for next year. Started to sort this out is where I'm going to put some flowers next year. With might get some more terracotta flower pots. And if I tie this to there, it means I can have some stages of plants, maybe something that grows around the arch, and obviously that's where the birds like to bathe. Yeah, what else have we done? Quick tidy up around here. I've got to sort that out, mulch it, and if you notice the cuttings look from before, a couple are taken. That one maybe not, but there's at least two there. Laziest cuttings in the world, two of them are taken. Got one pumpkin left. Had a quick tidy in here. This year, this could be dead, that grape. I forgot to water it and it was really dry when I looked at it in December. I'm hoping it's fine. Grapes kind of like being stressed at times, but we are going to cut the bottom off that pot and we're going to get it into the ground this year. Yacon looks alright, nice and dry. It's a bit of mouldy stuff on there, but I'm going to mulch that next week and that should be good to go. Excuse me. Apologies, I'm getting over that cold that's been going around. What else have we done? Oh yeah, and we've mulched the flower beds, salad beds, whatever they're going to be next year, I don't know. Yeah, whatever I fancy really. There's some daffodils as well in there, and they're popping through. Yeah, and the pond's looking good. Looks like it's still alive. Doesn't smell stagnant or anything. We've got life in there. Good for another year. And a lot of the spring flowers are starting to poke up now, which is nice. I've got to sort this area out. I need to get some logs, because I got an idea to make it just a little bit more tidier, but still natural. I'm going to put some logs up it. And then I'm going to maybe plant some climbing plants that can basically climb up over the logs. Some kind of ornamental thing that bees might like. I don't know what yet, but I got an idea in my head. And when it's up, it might be nice. So yeah. And the chickens are good. They've had their food. We've turned over their floor again, because obviously they live on like a giant compost heap, where they get loads of worms, don't you? You alright, girly? You all good? Enjoying the sun? Can't get you to zoom in, can I? There we go. Enjoying the sun. So they're full of worms. So yeah, we're doing alright actually. We're doing alright. I got my camera up. Got myself a new, it's not new, it's an old, about 10-year-old Instax camera, and I've been taking photos because I've been doing a lot of stuff about the local area and things, and trying to get back into my creative roots a little bit more, to be fair. So yeah, and I didn't want to just take more digital photography because I find it a bit too easy now. I like a bit of a challenge, and these Instax cameras, although they're really good, they're great, but they're not, you don't get a perfect picture every time, and it works out at about 60p a pop or something, so it makes you stop and think about what you're doing a little bit more, so I like it. Anyway folks, until next time, because I could talk all day, take care, speak soon.